welcome back to Old Fella Gaming. This is your Old Fella GT. Morning of day 7. Escape from Tarkov. Alright. So, we left you about day 1, day 2 area. We're still hanging around the old trader, trying to get our wits about us of what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, where we're going to do it, kind of things. Got a couple zombies still lurking around from the night. We'll go through all of that's changed since between then and now. So I built a little makeshift Freddy hole here. Yeah, nothing special, just enough to keep the lingering zombies at night off me because I really wasn't doing much at night. In the first, few days, you don't really have enough to do anything with, so you're really just kind of replenishing your food and water and maybe looking through some of the loot that you'd gathered through the day. That's about all you can do. And so I just got, some stakes up here on the wall just to keep the zombies from just being able to go straight into it. Have them upgraded to cobblestone just so they can't bust through it easily. And it's just to the level 2 because they can't really climb. And so not really any sense in building all that up and wasting resources. In here, I'll just put the land claim block down in that first episode you seen. So on top of it, I got the fireplace. It is fully loaded up with all 3 items. I did find all 3 items so far. So it's pretty nice to have that set up. Found a working lantern, so I've got that in here for light, which is a little better than the torch. And as you can see, I've gathered a bunch of odd and ends. I did get a crucible. That was nice find. I think I found that maybe first, second day. I found that really early. Now, I don't have a forge yet, but that's really nice to have that early. This is all the food that I've gathered to this point. So, not a lot of meat. I haven't been doing a lot of hunting, but I've done enough to get, 2 or 3 things of food so that I can at least stay alive for a little while. And then this is mainly my other junk drawer here. Got some, couple grenades in there, couple new weapons. I got a PM. This is a number 18. It's a Markov PM Alpha Dog pistol. Does 42 damage. Not a bad little pistol. It is silenced. I got a 45. Does 62 damage. It's a Colt model. M45A1. And then what is some of the other? I got my grenades. I got a bow, but I did find I think I got this out of one of the missions for the trader, actually. Level 1 crossbow, which is a little more powerful than this right now. So I've been using it. I'm not a big fan of the crossbow. If you ever watched any of my videos before, I don't like the reload version of it. But until I can get the crossbow, which these kills go towards that, until I can get this up to where I can get the compound bow, I'll play with both of them. I've got arrows set up for both of them. Plenty of feathers to make more arrows. Got some mods here for some weapons that I just don't have yet, so I'm keeping them just in case. I've got tons of gunpowder for when I do start making some of my own ammunition. I do have an anvil too, so that's really nice. Anvil so I'm going to have a forge set up here pretty soon. What else do I got? Let's see, that's a 45. Another 45. Got a couple other attachments here and ammunition of stuff that I don't have. 45. So what I'm carrying on me right now is going to be this PB. It's a 9x19. I've got the Desert Eagle 50 cal. It hits like a brick shit house, even at the tier 1s doing 152. And then I just got this on the last mission that I did on day 6. I got it, and it is essentially a 9mm machine gun, PP19. Did get a silencer with it also. So this is kind of what it sounds like, and it is silenced and it shoots 1,000 rounds. I believe is what it said. 1,000 rounds per minute. So you'll blow through that magazine pretty quick. So I think I'm gonna save it just because of how fast it's gonna use its ammo. I may use it like on a big dog, you know, maybe something big Bertha or something like that, you know. So I've got a whole looks like a day horde coming through here. A little roaming horde. So let's go over here and take care of some of these bad boys. Oh, you gotta hit them. Well, I missed all three of them. There's literally three of them. Now the good thing about these guys is they will drop bags. This guy just keeps dodging. And dodge that one, did he? They will drop yellow bags, loot bags, every once in a while. Ooh, he's gonna speed on up. I'm gonna try to kill as many of them with these, with this bow as I can to. Well, let's see. That's not how this game works, is it? Shit. Here I'm sitting here acting like I know what I'm doing. This one isn't. Oh shit! She got a punch in. God damn! I didn't think I was gonna move that fast. So this one isn't a learn as you do. Like the last one was. Man, I am just running right up on these guys. I did get some barbed wire mod for my baseball bat, so I can inflict some bleeding effects on after I knock them in the head. And this bat does pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's a good long-term late game type weapon. I've always been told the baton was the electrified baton was kind of the best late game melee weapon, but as of right now, she seems to be holding her own, so we're going to keep on keeping on with it, especially when everything's just low-level ones. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to try to at least map out a base. And we'll go as, well, shit, I really can't do that. I need to, because I need to get the forge and the workbench down, but I don't need to... I don't need to put them down just randomly somewhere because I don't have the resources to build multiple ones. So, what we want to do is kind of... Oh, we don't want to run into the... I got my bicycle. I did 10 missions with the trader. So I have gotten my bicycle. I'm at level 2 missions now with the trader. So we will... See, I got to find a place... Like, I don't want to be right on top of the trader, but I don't want to get too far away from him. That way I don't have to, travel too far to... Like that, if I wouldn't have started it right there, that little nub, it'd take me longer to break that down than what it's worth. But if I wouldn't have started that one back a little further, would have been perfect. Like right before the road starts dipping up to where the land's flat. That would have been a perfect place to put your base. But seeing I did that, it is what it is. So I'm thinking right here. So we're still close enough into this town that we can go loot it. We're still close enough to the trader that it ain't a country mile to go do business with him. And this is all flat land here. So I like it. I like it a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop down a few of these trees. Collect these feathers because we always need the feathers. We're going to chop down a couple of these trees. And get us some extra wood. I've already got a bunch of wood made up, crates, and like I said, we're probably just going to do the, I would say like the outline of the house today or the base. And this will not be the base that we defend on Horde Night, which will be on day 14. So we're halfway to Horde Night. But yeah, this will be the base where we make all of our supplies, keep all of our goodies, stuff like that. Kind of where we live on Horde Night, we'll have a tower base built up, and we may do that over there. I may go ahead and convert that into the tower base. And there'll be some strategies there. So essentially what the strategy will be is any zombies that will spawn on the back side of the trader, because they won't spawn in the trader, so they'll spawn either on the back side of the trailer and have to run around both sides of the trader to get to here on Horde Night. That'll kind of free up line of sight, I guess you would say. They just won't be running from all directions. They'll have to come around both sides. So I may be able to set some traps up to kind of knock them down as they come around. And then, of course, I don't have that ability on this side. But, you know, any advantage is better than no advantage, right? So what we're going to do over here, we'll, where's my bicycle? All right, so we're going to, and then I need this wood because I need to make a wood log. Was one of the things I needed to do right there. And this should be what I need here. So this is my forge materials right here. And this is my workbench. I still need 3 more pieces of that, which I probably need to go over and just buy that up. That way I don't have to. Before I get started, let's see if he's got some iron to sell. And if he does, I needed 25. I'm at 21, so I need, what, 3 more pieces? Is that right? 21, yeah. All right, so we'll go in here. Oh, I didn't get the money, did I? Shit, the bed, Fred. All right, so what we're going to do, get the money. Gotta get the money. Nothing's free in this world, not even from foul-mouthed wreck here.
You're welcome here if you shut the fuck up and buy something.
He's everybody's grandpa right there, ain't he? All right, we don't need jobs right now.
What is it now?
All right, give me a minute, Rick. Keep your panties out of a wad. We're gonna see what's going on here. I need some forged iron. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. All right.
Thank
25.
You much,
so now I should be able to do.
Go fuck yourself.
I can. Jesus, Pete. I need workbench. Make sure that's right. 25. All right. So now we can make the workbench. And we can make the forge, which we'll go ahead and probably just go ahead and start doing craft and forge just to go ahead and get them queued up. Oh, leave my bicycle. Get them queued up in the deal. And like I said, we'll at least get the floor plan going here. The general square dimension, I guess you would say. And I need to really kind of map out this out. Let's see. We probably don't need this right now. We're going to put this down. So I have it mapped out on a piece of paper, but got to get rid of this. I can pick that up. But I need to see how far it is from this barrier. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 12 is all I can do there. So it'd be 12 wide if I went that far down. And if I go up 1, then I can, of course, come out here a little further because this is still all flat. So I probably want to do that. I think I want to go... I want to go 21. Let's see, as far over as I can go. Yeah, right here. So we'll start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, we're going to go 21 by 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. And then we'll... I'm glad they fixed that. Used to, you had... Back in the day, you had to, if there was any grass or wood, trees or anything, you had to bust all that down first, like mow it essentially with your hands, the path. So you had to like go and clear all that off. And I'm glad they changed that to where that just kind of takes over. So that's pretty much our initial floor plan. This is the dimensions that I want, or I think I want, in each of the rooms. But this is awful large. But when you start putting these blocks in for walls and stuff, it kind of starts creeping up on you. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, that's what we want. We want an odd number. So if you're ever building this game, if you've never played this game before, still got to get the trees down, don't I? But the grass doesn't affect, but the trees do. Okay, so if you've never played in this game before, or you've never built in this game, or you're always kind of building and you're thinking, what the fuck? Always do an odd number. And the reason is because most everything in the game is 2 blocks, and some things are 3 blocks wide. But most things are 2 blocks, 1 and 2 blocks wide. But if you do an odd number, there's always going to be a center point. So if I did this right, there should be odd numbers both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's your odd number. So now I've got an actual center point in both walls. So this one was what again? 1, 2, 3, 17, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 8. 1, so it'd be 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be the 9th one, right? So it should be 8 on each side now, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. So there's my center point there. And then my center point here is going to be 1, 2. Let's see, that was 19. So that's going to be on the 10th one. Nope. Yeah. On the 10th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit the wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if that's right, that should be middle. So there should be 10 on this side. 1, 2, or 9. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So there's my center point. So if I was to draw a complete line here, if I wanted to separate rooms and give myself a equal room size, there would be one room. Imagine if I went that way, it'd be another room, and another room. And each one of them would be of this size. Now, I don't plan to do that, but it does allow me to at least know where center is in each of the rooms, so that when I am building a room or whatever, I know that, there's going to be, 2 for the forge and 2 for this and 2 for that all the way down. Okay. All right. So with that being said, now I'm going to put all this as a floor. So we'll do these up here like this because I actually need to make a floor anyway. So I picked all those up. I probably should have left them. And we're just going to go ahead and make this out like the cross. And this is how I normally do it. I'm trying to do it a little different for you guys, but I normally build this way when I'm first building to keep my mind straight about how shit's supposed to go, because it's going to get, confusing at times. So then there's my 4 corners, I guess you would say. And then I just spend the time of, filling all of this in with wood on the floor. And then out of this deal, I pick, where I want things to be. Okay. So what we're going to do is, from this point on, we're going to go into a speed mode here. We're going to speed time up, and you guys can watch me try to build up as much as I can with the wood that I got. I'll see you on the back side of it. All right, we're going to take a break and go get that airdrop. Sometimes there's goodies in it. Sometimes it's been shitty. I just kind of a hit and miss, but we'll take a break from building to go chase that down for sure. I see it over there floating down on my little parachute with the smoke on it. Probably wouldn't hurt to get a bite to eat and something to drink, too. Maybe there'll be something in the airdrop for that. And along the way, we'll kill some zombies. What do you say? I've been itching to use that 50 cal. I haven't even shot it yet. I just got it not too long ago, but we will snag the eggs and the feathers. Oh, hey, where's my bike going? As we come across them. I probably need to go do some rock hunting, too. I haven't really done that because I don't have a pickaxe yet. And they want like 23 friggin' thousand rubles to get that, and I'm not a big fan of spending that much money on a damn pickaxe, so I was hoping to find one, but I also need to finish building this base, I need to find like a nail gun or at least a hammer, or it'll take me forever and a day doing it with the stone axe that I have that you can modify things with, but at least a hammer or I really prefer a nail gun. If I can, we'll probably go loot like a hardware stores and some Home Depot looking places. We'll try to find if we can find a loot crate that's got some of those kind of goodies in it. Like I said, at least a hammer or something. Or the building will just be a nightmare. Man, there's a ton of nests over here. I have feathers for days, which is good because, like I said, I'm really, really big fan of the bow. It's a great sneak attack weapon. You don't have to, the ammo is easy to make, even when you start making the iron ones. When you get the forge, I mean, you can make up a ton of iron heads that do really good damage, and you can set your character up to where that damage is really nice. Now, during Horde night, you're probably not going to use it a bunch just because of the raw number of... oh, there's a couple here. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see what this 40 cal does. That's not the 40. There's a 40. Oh, man. Jesus, Pete, is that thing loud. Freaking loud. Hand cannon. I know why they call it a hand cannon. All right. Did this thing fall actually on top of this? Well, that's the odds. Bullshit. Well, the hunting thing helps for the bows. And that helps with my rifle. So I can't really bitch. Got a red tea and a can of, dog food, cat food? We'll go ahead and use both of them. I was needing to eat and drink anyway, so... All right, so yeah, we're gonna probably finish up at least doing the rough cut of the building, just to like the outline, I guess you would say, and we'll keep. Ooh, it's getting froggy out. We're probably getting ready to get a storm. It's day 7. Like I said, I do not have it set on 7-day Horde nights. I have 14-day Horde nights. So, yeah, we're, Jesus, Pete, these things are all over the place now. I don't know, a couple days ago, I was out, looking for feathers, and I couldn't find any, and now they're everywhere. Oh, there's a big guy. Let's see what this does, this big sumbitch. Oh, it took half his health in one shot. He cannot survive 2 of them. It's a little slow, but it's all right. Like I said, it'll take the big dogs down. I got enough feathers right now. Let's just get on to getting lost where my base is here. So yeah, it's not like the Rebirth mod where it's a learn by doing kind of scenario. This one is magazine based, so if you want to advance your bow, It doesn't matter whether you use it one time or use it 100 times. It just doesn't matter. You don't gain, your bow doesn't become, I guess, stronger, or you get to advance to the next level of bow based upon what you use it for. The only thing you're doing is using it at that level and degrading it at that level at whatever rate it degrades. So, trying to like say, well, I just want to use my bow and get it built up, I have to keep reminding myself that I'm not playing that version of a 7 Days to Die. I'm playing more of like the vanilla version where it's magazine based. And I know why they changed that, because 7 Days to Die used to always be learn as you do. It was a learn as you do model. See, I'm over here. Yeah, but I'm in the rain, so we'll go put this stuff up and maybe grab something else to eat, something else to drink. And it used to be that. I didn't leave anything in that, did I? Well, it went too far away from me now. Nope. I need to put my money back up in here, though, before I forget. My money goes in there, and the wood goes in there. All right. That's the way the model used to be set up in the, well, I don't know, pre-19 probably version, alpha version of the game. Maybe 19 and before. I don't recall. It was somewhere in that neighborhood of 19 to 20 that when they switched from learn as you do to the magazine-based advancement of your weapons. And I know why they did it. It was because you could focus down. Like if you wanted the best, fire axe, all you'd have to do is just go out and spend an entire day chopping trees down. Whether you needed to or not was irrelevant. You just went out and chopped trees for the entire day, and by the end of the day, you easily had the best, highest tier axe in the game. And you could do that for anything, the bows or anything. And it really made the game where you focused on one thing only at a time. Whereas in the magazines, it kind of spreads that focus out. Like right now, if you look in the magazine part of the deal here, I don't have these are special magazines, okay? I clicked on the wrong one, but so each one of these also has special magazines that are like 7 of each. And so you find these through traders or through loot, and once you unlock, each one of them does something different, like 10% more damage to wolves. I've already got that one, and I've already got do 2% more damage to humanoids. So any humans that the zombies that I kill, I'm doing 2% more, and I'm doing 10% more to wolves once I come across them. Automatically, okay? And this is just for reading those books. So each one of those have that, but that's really not what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. So as you can see, for harvesting tools, so here's all my harvesting tools over here. And so how this model works, it doesn't matter whether I use this on everything. I could chop down 1,000,000 trees, and this number is going to go up. This 7 of 8 will never go up. I will never see a tier 5 one of these until I find Miner 69er book. Okay? I'm sorry, Tool Digest book. Miner 69er is what boosts your ability to find more of the Tool Digest books. So I got to read one more Tool Digest book, and I'll be a level 5. I'll be able to build a level 5. And then from 7 to 11 will be the level 1 iron tool. And then 11, so it's 8 to 11 will get you the iron tool. And then you go through from 11 to 26, so another 12, 14, something like that, 15 more levels, books. You'll get to level 26 where you'll get the first tier of the steel. And then from 26 to 61, which is 40 area, 30-something area, is when you get to open up your mechanical tools. So that's kind of how the system works. So I'm looking for Tool Digest books. Now, the Miner 69er perk that I can put on here, which is going to be like over here somewhere, right here. So I can put points into this Miner 69ers. As you see, I've gotten one. Now, I can't unlock this one until I put more in this attribute. So I have to open these up more with my points. I have 5 points. And so you have to really kind of, it's a economic system that you kind of have to pay attention to if you want to build your character in a certain particular way. Because if you just go in there and start spending points left and right, then it may take you a long time to finally get this built up. Because like right now, I can't move past this. I can't do Johnny Newcomer. Okay, so if I want to go out mining stuff, I can't. And if I want to come over here and get, on my harvesting tools, if I want to get to these next levels, I need to find more of these Tool Digest books, but I can't find more Tool Digest books until I get the Miner 69er up. You see how it all works? All right, so, anywho, we'll spend those here in a little bit, but for right now, we're just going to put some stuff up here. So for those of you who have never played the game, first time watching or whatever, each one of these have a different thing. So this means I'm removing all of it from here. So that's kind of what those arrows, 3 arrows, you're taking everything. So if I just wanted to like move all this stuff over to that other base, I would hit this and it would take all this instantly so I don't have to click on it individually. This is telling me that I'm going to put this stuff into, I'm sorry, it's backwards. So this moves everything that in my inventory over here from this page. This is my inventory. So if I click this, all of this stuff's going to try to go over here. If I click this, only the stuff that's in here will exit out of it. So let's say if I had, let's say, 1 of those and 2 of those. All right, I can individually pick on them, or I can just go here and go boom. Because there's already some in here, it'll automatically pick out the ones that are in my inventory and sort them in there. And then this is just to sort my inventory. That's all this is a sorter. It's on both of them. So if I just want to sort this so that you kind of get everything lined up. And then this locks things so that I can, like, maybe I don't want to move it. Okay, so I know there's, let's say there's, here, let's get off this. Let's say there's half of these already in here, but I don't want to move the half that I've got. I can put a lock on that. And then if I do that, see how they won't go. Oh, I still got the lock on. I clicked it twice. So those 63, because I had them locked, they won't transfer over. But as soon as I unlock it, then they will transfer over. Okay? So that's kind of how that works. It lets you, like, if I don't want to keep the whole 127 on me because I'm afraid I'm going to get killed and lose my loot bag or whatever, and this really happens like in multiplayer more than single player. Let's say you're playing with some people you know, but they're not really your friends. Maybe you're on a public server. I might not want to carry all of my 918s out with me in the wild, okay? Because if I die and my loot bag drops, somebody else might pick my loot bag up and take all of my 184 rounds. So maybe I only want to, carry, at any given time 40 rounds of those and maybe, 32 rounds of those. All right. So that when I come back in my inventory, I don't want to constantly be having to do what I just did. I want to lock these down and keep that in my inventory. So that's why they have that. It's just a comfort of life kind of thing. But what we're going to do now, we're going to get a bite to eat, and we'll do, let's see, what are we at? 64. This gives me what? 15. Yeah, that one's fine. And then I need to probably, I can go up to 120. I'll drink a red tea. Now, the one thing I don't like about this mod that I did really, really like about the other one is keeping the glasses. Again, that's one of those things that 7 Days to Die kind of has flip-flopped back and forth over the years on. There was a time when, through all the alphas, you could keep them, then you couldn't keep them, then you kept them, and you had all these empty glasses that you'd have to go get water and murky water from a water source, and then you would bring that murky water back, and then you would have to turn it into, drinkable water. by boiling it. And so, and there were some recipes that required murky water, like glue or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it actually required it. So, but they kind of did away with that system and went to now. Once you drink the water, the glass just disappears. I don't know what you do with it. And it used to be the same way with canned foods. In the Alpha, you would eat a can of sardines or can of corn or whatever, and then you had the empty can, and you could use the empty can for either metal recycling, or you could actually take that empty can and go fill it up with water as a drinking source if you didn't have a glass container. And what wound up happening is you wound up having this slew of glasses in inventory, and you had like a whole crate full of glasses or a whole crate full of cans and empty cans, and people kind of got tired of it messing with the inventory. I kind of like it because it gives it a little more. It feels like it's a little more reality. Like I've got these mason jars, empty mason jars, but I haven't been out looking for water, you know. But if I take all those out and I find a pond or a ditch like this or whatever it's got water in it, then I can scoop up that water and I go back and I say, to me, that's a little more realistic and I like that. And Rebirth had that, as Tarkov does not. Little things, it's not that big. It's not like, oh my God, I'm not going to play it because like I said, this mod is something a little different than that. It's more of, like I said, the vanilla version of the game with better gunplay. So those people who really like the guns and like the fighting part of the game, they're really going to like this Tarkov overhaul. Uh, those who want more of a realistic, experience are going to play some other mod because maybe it has more hardcore realism in the game. As far as how you eat and drink and stay alive and take care of yourself, stuff like that. Things you would probably do more in real life. So what we're gonna do is kind of switch back over here to speed mode and try to build us a roof over top of all this. This is pretty much what I've got so far. This is gonna be my garage, where I'm gonna park my vehicles. There'll be a garage door there at some point. Um, this will be my living room to start with. This is where I'll just have some furniture, something nice. This is gonna be my kitchen. I like my kitchen next to my garage. And then this over here will be a bathroom and medical room together. So this is where this area will be. And then when we come upstairs, we're going to have a forge area, which will be a forge and, uh, stuff to put boxes and stuff. Then we're going to have a workbench area. And then we're probably going to have a bedroom, and then over there will probably be like a mad scientist room for my chemistry sets and stuff. And then we're going to go up one more level, probably above the bedroom, wherever I put that, and that's going to be kind of like a balcony to where we hang out and just to play around with aesthetics. I always like to do something a little different each time, and this is going to be how we're going to do this one. So we're going to go ahead and go up on each one of these because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the garage door is 7 by something. I think it's called roll up door. Yeah, 7 by 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of fucked that up, didn't I? Roll up door 7 by 4. Sure the shit is. All right. So what we'll do is we'll take this one down. And then this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's your 7. So there's your garage. And it's by 4. 1, 2, 3. So I need to take that one back. Man, that's an awful big one. I didn't think it was that big. 7x4. What's the next one? 5x4. I mean, so 5x4 would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're talking about that. I may just do that because that other one was godly, wasn't it? I mean, 7. That's like the whole damn thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do the 5. I think we can get a vehicle in and out of there fine. So we're gonna do the 5x4. So I still need this away. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I need one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So there's our garage entrance. So that gives me a little cubby hose to do a couple things extra here. Okay, that's nice. I can handle that. So then we're going to go ahead and build this wall up there. All right, so that should enclose from the garage. And like I said, what we'll do is just go ahead and put it in turbo mode here and finish putting these blocks down. I'll see you when we get done. did it. Time got away from me. It's 22. The zombies are going to be feral now, so I got to hurry up and get this done before they start chasing me and beating my damn... Because it won't take them much to beat any of this off. As it's not reinforced, so we need to get back over to our little Freddy hole that's at least got some protection. A little light. Because we don't want them beating on our base at all. And I hear them. There they come. There's a couple over here. We're going to have to fight them, boys. Damn, I missed her all the way around, didn't I? Some of them are running into the wall over here, which is fine. We'll have that too. We'll bend down and get Sally here. Get some of the sneak damage. All right. Man, they were just kind of hanging out over here waiting on me, weren't they? Any more that I can just take out here real quick? All right. All right, folks. That's what we got so far. You can see it over there in the distance. Looks like we got the entire first floor done. We'll start working on the second floor in the next couple days, and I'll do some video of it, even though we'll probably see you again about day 13 in the evening going into Horde night. That'll be the next night that we I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll build the base. Say about day 10 we'll build the defense tower that we're going to use to defend ourselves on Horde night. So we'll see you again about day 10, and we'll finish out the base over there, and we'll finish out the tower base, defending tower, and we will get ready for Horde night on day 14. Will be my first Horde night in Tarkov, so we'll see what it's all about. Well, I say my first one. I think I actually did one before, but it was on my old computer and the frames were crappy and it was a horrible experience. But we will do on the new computer to see what we can get if the old frames drop too bad. We'll see what we have to do as far as settings to fix that in the future. Hopefully I don't have to do anything and it'll stay right there around 120. I'm hoping not to get under 100. We'll see. But until next time, this is Old Fella Gaming. This is your Old Fella GT saying see ya.